Good morning, Local 1700 brothers and sisters. We are here today. We're doing a video that's going on YouTube. It's a different format than we generally use. We felt this message is very important because we do know that the plant Stellantis shop specifically, James Ghosty specifically, is doing a town hall meeting today. And we, from our position, heard some of the things that were spoken on in the town hall, and some of it was misleading. So we want to take the opportunity to address our membership as a whole. We were president and the whole committee along with us, along with the other two top officers, Sharon Tamer and Deborah Glover, to address some of the issues that we think you should know about what's happening today and what's going to be happening coming up in the future. With that being said, I am going to turn it over to Charles Bell. This is going to be more or less of a conversational thing throughout all the committees. You hear everybody speak on several issues. One thing I do want to start off by saying is we have skilled trades here to keep living. The skilled trades are very important in this fight leading up to September 14th. And for each and every one of us, production and skilled trades is very important as we get forward. Not only do we have a national contract, we have a local contract. If things is happening today, it's going to severely impact how we operate going forward. With that being said, Charles Bell.
Good afternoon, Local 1700. Today we want to update you on the status of things taking place in the plant. Some of the things we're going to speak on is going to be job cuts, layoffs, non-standards, sickness and accident claims, unplanned absenteeism, new technology, robots, and a new phrase that we heard today, work-life balance. So let's go back 3 weeks or so ago. I was asked to participate in a town hall meeting. And we know we haven't had a town hall at SHAP in years. So the leadership was excited, thinking we could get out there and address the membership and talk about some of the accomplishments of the plant and address a concern that really should impact all of us. So they asked me to speak on unplanned absenteeism, and I said I would. I don't have any issue with speaking the truth. You may not like my answer or my speech in regards to unplanned absenteeism because I don't believe all of that falls on the workforce. Some conditions in the plant or in life can be attributed to the unplanned absentee number. Tuesday of this week, the shop committee was called in for an emergency meeting. When they got in the meeting with the company, it was explained to them that there would be 408 jobs eliminated. That 408 jobs being eliminated would lead to layoffs. Layoffs are serious, especially when you've got layoffs at Trenton Engine, Belvedere, and from what we were told in the council meeting, several other locations. There's no way in the world we can participate in a town hall that does not address pending or the high potential for layoffs at SHAP. I'm going to pass it over to my shop chairman. He has a few words that he would like to say to you.
Good afternoon, Local 1700. Darren Johnson, plant shop chair, Chassis committee person. To elaborate on what my president just was speaking on, we had an SNA language that was just mailed out to the membership without any notification to the leadership. This language is just basically letting you know that if you take 5 or more days off medically, trying to get yourself healthy, trying to get back to work, to build a product to take care of your family, if you don't call in an SNA claim through 7 week, you will be terminated. Those absences will count against you. The MA language that we've used for the last 25 years, Stellantis has found a way to twist it up and use it to their beneficial way to terminate us as the workers that's keeping everybody with a home and a roof over their head. Because without that line moving, without you, the sacrifices that you make on a day-to-day basis, none of us have nowhere. None of us have, there's nothing in leadership and there's nothing to make money off of. They also had a date in mind of March 6th at 8 a.m. when they just deliberately fired every member that walked into that door after 8 a.m. And they did it with a smile on their face. So it's up to us to draw a line in the sand and say, hey, we're going to stand up for what's ours. We're going to protect our jobs. Because they clearly have drawn the line in the sand to us to say they're willing to fire each and every one of us and not think 1 second about it. I want you to know that. Please, if you're taking 5 or more days off, medically trying to get yourself healthy for your family, We need you to make an SNA claim through 70. Keep the confirmation number. Call in 30 minutes before your shift. Make sure you have all your paperwork together. Us as a collective union are fighting 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to ensure that you have the opportunity to keep this job and keep these benefits. We just need you to do that part until we get this situation situated. I'm going to be passing it to Ms. Desiree Slater.
Good afternoon, Local 1700. Desiree Slater, Committee Woman for Trim Shop. As our president and our shop chair spoke on about the job cuts and the layoffs, have especially suffered with the job cuts because we're one of the biggest departments. I'm asking the membership in all departments to please work within your SWI, within your area. Please don't walk up and down the line. We're helping them cut our jobs. We have to stop. We're asking you to please help us help the membership. We have to come together. No more phones, no more iPads on the line where the IEs can see that they have plenty of time to help us cut our jobs. All of the non-standards that's in all of the departments. Non-standards, where are they going to go? We're going to have more non-standards than jobs. That means layoffs. Where are the people going to go? We have to protect the product. We have to protect ourselves. We have to protect the membership. And within saying that, I'm just asking the membership to please stop saying that the union is nothing. We are the union. You are the union. We need you. You need us. We need each other. We're in a war. We're in a fight. Okay? We are in a fight. Every day, we're fighting them behind doors. So don't think that we're not. We are. They're just blatantly trying to disrespect our contractual language. And we're not going for that. And in saying that, I need you guys to stand tall and firm with us. And I'm going to pass it to my big brother, Rick Odom, from the body shop.
Good evening, membership. Ricky Odom, Division 1, Body and Paint, North and South. This issue definitely is personal to all of us, personal to me, to the point that I'm sitting here without a mask on. Everybody know I always wear it. But what they touched on is serious. We are definitely under attack. Robots, they're coming, especially in my division. They're coming so rapidly that some of the areas that they're coming in, we've never heard of being in those areas before because they're looking for ways to actively reduce the headcount and add in these robots. So I'm asking for my division, please, let's work together, just like we all say. Let's collectively work together. We are not the problem. We cannot fight and cause division because at the end of the day, that's how they win, is when we're divided. But when we collectively united, that's how we win, protecting each other. Those that are not doing what they're supposed to do, I'm challenging you to switch directions because right now we united and winning, and we can't lose. Job cuts are coming so fast that a lot of times we can't even get the information to you because it comes to you that fast, and then they tell us after the fact. So one thing I'm asking is for your patience to work with us because we're under attack. A lot of things are done to undermine your union, to make it look like your union is not fighting for you. That's not true. Those things are designed specifically for us to start talking about each other, running each other down, and questioning the integrity of the union. I'm asking for you not to go for those tactics because at the end of the day, we all sitting here, we all putting ourselves at risk daily to make sure that you guys have the utmost
Level of respect.
Exactly. So only thing that we're asking in return is that you fight with us, not against us. That being said, I'm going to turn it over to my big homie, Big Chuck.
Good afternoon, everybody. Local 1700, Big Chuck Archer here, representing 9190 and MLM. So I'm talking about the 147 jobs they said that was going to be cut in my department. And I want to tell everybody in materials alone, just do one job at a time. If they tell you to do more than one job, go to your steward, call me, anybody, and let us know what's going on the floor. I'm going to talk about the morale out there on the floor. We have to come to work. We have to do a job. Everybody has to do one job. If you do more than one job, the IEs are looking at that so they can cut that job out. With that said, I'll pass it over to the Skilled Trades Keith.
Afternoon, 1700 Skilled Trades Committee, and Keith Lindsay. We'll touch on something that Ron said about the letter that went out to everybody on the SMA and FMLA claims. This, what is not included when we have our committee meeting is if you call in from urgent care, you go to urgent care, you have short-term illness, like a day or two, they're still going to honor that. And touch on another subject with the skilled trades. Is one thing about this, the job cuts are a little bit different from production to skilled trades. There's no currently any job cuts. We actually have almost 50 open jobs in skilled trades, but they've committed to fill. We're waiting on layoffs. Market numbers, we don't have those yet. But the one thing that this company I've seen do, they'll do anything to cut a job, and they'll do anything to save $1 off your paycheck. Okay, so if you work in a skilled trade, they're looking at you too, just like they're looking at everybody else. So work within your, reasonable, don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Don't help them because at the end of the day, if they can find a way to cut your job, they definitely, I've seen it. So don't just work within with what's reasonable, right? Another thing I want to touch on is the AWS schedule. We took a survey at the overtime coordinators, for all of you familiar, that sent the emails in. So we had a count of 209 votes for keeping the schedule and 87 for keeping the traditional schedule. So it was a 2-to-1 margin. The skilled trades want to keep the current AWS 4-crew schedule. That'll be taken through national negotiations, and I will give you guys an update next month. I'm going to put out a committee letter, and we'll touch on all those things, including the conferences we had. I'll turn it over to Mike, our Vice President.
Mine is Vice President, I'm the Vice President, and the next person in line is Bell. He's the last speaker. We're going to turn it back over to President Charles Bell. Well, I do, listen to all the committee talking. Nothing they're saying is new to me, but it may be new to you. You really sometimes say the boss is not your friend. That is an actual true statement. I'm asking you guys to take this serious. I know we have a lot of new members here. A lot of people are 423, 18 seniority. They've never been through a strike. They've never been through a work hardening in the sense of the company trying to harden us to conform to their ways. And that's going to require us to stick together. I want to recall the most recent time we was going through COVID. And there was sympathy program that made a stance. The leadership stood behind it. Most actions are started on the floor. Now, the only thing I ask is, make sure when you make these actions, if the actions is deemed to be necessary, that you're within the boundaries of what the contract states. That goes back to being an educated member. That's why we ask people to, sign up for classes, go to these courses, come to the UAW, be in daily contact with the steward, your committee man, and me, Charles, and the committee. Our phones are always open to take phone calls. But we are in a very, very serious time. I know past contracts, there's been a lot of what they say, bluffing or
brinkmanship.
Yeah. Stellantis is a different type of beast. And I'm not going to say we've never been this way before, but I will say that the tactics have changed, even though they seem the same. And we have to change the way we do business. The way we do business, we have to be united from the front to the end. And the weakest link is going to make us all fall if you are the weakest link. Let's stand strong. We are known for being a fighting local. We can do this. We will do this. We refuse to fail. And I'm going to turn it over to Jamel Mills.
Good afternoon, Local 1700, Jamel Mills, Division 4 Committee Person for Quality Final Tool Storage. I want to echo some of the same things that all my brothers and sisters have said. We are in a fight for our life, for livelihood. United we stand, divided we fall. As a membership and leadership, we are asking guys to stand together with us. The IE department is tasked to cut a lot of jobs. I'm asking you to pay attention to your job surroundings. If you notice people in your area that don't look familiar, make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. They're walking around and identifying jobs or operations that can be combined or cut. They don't care if they work on paper. In reality, but on paper, they look good. And they're being tasked to do more than the normal operations, which the product will suffer in the end. If something doesn't look right, get your union involved, your leadership. Call your steward down. If you don't get through with your steward, call your committee person down. We have to stand together to protect the product. And after that,
we will see it at the end. I guarantee you, as long as we stay united, we're local first, then the region, and then the international. The fight starts at home first. Sounds good?
So, and I want to close this out by saying that, again, we must stand united. we must understand that there's a line in the sand, and it didn't start with local 1700. It started with international. Some of the actions that have been taken against some of the locals is a direct reflection of the international union saying, we don't horse trade and we're not bending. So now the companies wants to hold us to the letter of the language, and especially on that S&A piece, because they're going off of paid S&A leaves are excused, whereas non-paid S&A claims are not. How can you determine if you're going to get a paid claim prior to you going out on a medical? Who would want to go out on a medical? They're ill. They submit the paperwork. Maybe the doctor doesn't get it in. Now you're faced with termination when you come back to work. I might leave that part out, but okay.
Because we have to know, but one thing that's especially so important is the last piece we're going to speak on before we close it out. Work-life balance. I heard today, I wasn't there, none was there, that they spoke on work-life balance. This is the first time I heard that term, President Bell. First time in the committee I heard that term. Where did that come from?
I would like to know where it came from, because we were told Saturday production was canceled due to
unforeseen part shortage.
Part shortages.
Yes.
I don't know how that translates into a work-life balance, because that phrase was never used in conversations between management and the leadership of
Possibly not a work-life balance in 9190 because they're making us work every Saturday. Mandatory.
Work-life balance. That would have been nice to have during the period in which we were in the plant with masks on, trying to protect ourselves from COVID.
So my point of bringing that up is, do not let management pull the wool over your eyes and lose you. They didn't believe in work-life balance. They did believe in work-life balance. Then we would have had this conversation many years ago, many months ago. We need work-life balance right now because of chips and parts shortages. So now they want to send a message to you going into September that we care. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. That's the point of me bringing that up. I hope you guys actually take the time to listen to the video. Listen to it multiple times. Understand what we said. If you have any questions, reach out to each individual one of us. We'll be glad to answer any questions.
Thank you for your time. Continue to work safely. Solidarity. Local
Solidarity.
Solidarity.
Solidarity.